Hello Libras, how are you? Let's go ahead and get started. Libras, Libras, Libras. Spirit and universe. Let's talk about Libra's life, love life, career life. What are Libras? Make sure there's only 3 there. What do the Libras need to know? Okay. This is the Anna K Tarot deck. 9 card spread with the significator on each row. Bottom of the deck, the Fool reversed. All right, so something's not 100% off the ground yet. Do you want it to be? That's what you're asking yourself. Okay. Who is going to initiate? You need to figure this out. You Libras need to figure this out. This lies within you. I also kind of feel like it's been uncomfortable for some time, and it is your responsibility to figure this out with your person, okay? I think there's like promises that it was going to start new and wanting to initiate something, but it never really happened. It's causing everybody to be uncomfortable. It's causing a complete lack of change, like that needs to take place type of stuff, okay? You need the clarity. They need the clarity. Everybody needs clarity on which direction you're going in life, in love. What are you doing? It is time to start making decisions. There's an air of loneliness to this card because he's sitting there waiting for a partner to come and like, hey, I know you can go any direction, but I want to go this direction. So if you want to come with me, let's go together and let's go, right? I have my past, I have a future, I see places I want to go, but I have the potential and the capability, but I want to go with somebody, so let's go together. Okay? You can say that to somebody just as much as they do, but the problem, Libras, is you psych yourself out and then you don't lead and guide anybody with you. You wait for them to tell you. And what I see here is apathy, boredom, lack of interest, even though there's love being offered all around, because again, you need the leader to come in and tell you what to do. Don't be offended by that. I'm speaking in terms of love. But what needs to take place is to put some roots down. You need to tell them that you want to stay. You need to tell them that you want them to stay. And you want to be here tomorrow and then with them and here in this place in life next week and next year and 5 years from now. You need to tell them that you want the stability. You don't have to only decide when someone else tells you that, right? Like you're waiting for them to say, I want this and I want to do it with you, and then you want to have the choice of saying, okay, let's go. But then you psych yourself out. They need that just as much as you do. This reading is talking about the fact that you have to take the lead on this. Okay? You could be dealing with a Cancer. You have the Chariot card. This has to do with swift movement, forward movement, making decisions, going. This has to do with the lack of leadership. This has to do with everything breaking down and then somebody leaving. Okay. What needs to take place is you need to be strategic. Now I'm saying you because I'm talking to you. If this was a reading and I was doing this for Cancers, I would be saying they need to, okay? But this is you and your reading. So you, I'm not going to sit here and talk about how you were affected by somebody. I don't feel that. I feel like somebody is affected by you. So you need to give the relationship direction. It's falling apart because there's a lack of leadership here. It's falling apart because someone really wants to stay but is choosing to leave. Okay, this is causing it to fall apart. So what it needs is a leader. Okay, it needs camaraderie, friendship. It needs support around it. I'm hugging the circle. It needs support. It needs some boundaries. This doesn't have to be a third-party relationship. It definitely has sexual chemistry, but this doesn't have to be an addiction card either. It can be, but in this type of a reading, I don't feel that. I feel like there's a very solid, good relationship here that needs some leadership and some ownership to it. And I feel like one person is bowing out and the other person's leaving, and they don't know. Nobody wants that to be the actual case. So now you just got a bunch of angry people that are frustrated, that you are thinking that they're usually going after and getting what they want. And in this case, it seems so easy, but it's also so out of reach for some reason. This solid beginning, this emotional stability, this initiation, this change, it's so out of reach. This generosity, this stability, it's so out of reach. And so tangible at the same time. It's causing frustration. Couple clarifiers. If you want a private reading, you can click on the link below. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. Let's clarify the Emperor. I don't really feel like you're dealing with a fire sign, but you could be. You could be dealing with a fire sign and they're the ones that are needing to take the leadership. Very possible. They're the ones that are causing it to break down with their anger and their frustration and their tirades. Very possible. So you're sitting over here meeting other people because these people are being crazy. This person's being crazy. Okay, so that is possible. But let's clarify Queen of Wands and the Emperor. Okay. Nothing is going to be stable when somebody's not taking leadership, and nobody's going to put energy into anybody that's acting angry and acting like a fool and acting like a spoiled brat. No one's going to put any energy into that. This can't go anywhere unless something changes. Okay, so let's clarify this Three of Cups. That's why, I mean, if you can't just sit and say they need to change, they need to change, they need to change, because they also need you to change. So you've got to compromise and have a meeting of the minds and come together and figure it out together, or go away, go your separate ways and go meet other people. Because this is just like this childish pointing fingers when you probably both have a lot of work to do together on each other with yourselves, right? Okay, Three of Cups. Please clarify the Three of Cups. Okay, oh, what a surprise. People are going to support you focusing on your work and putting work into the relationship. It's going to take work. This isn't easy. Relationships take work. All right? I want to pull some clarify. I'm going to pull an oracle card. Spirit and Universe. Highest level message, advice, and guidance for Libras. The Singer of Intuition just popped out for Geminis too. I think it was Geminis 7. Keywords, perspective, perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. The awareness of this card in a reading indicates that information is available to us if we just listen to our own inner knowing. Perhaps we have already heard it and still doubt our subtle senses. The singer says this is the time to really listen to our intuition. What are our feelings, hunches, or intuitions about the situation? It is desirable that we should seek solitude, meditate, and practice stillness and patience. This isn't a time for always turning to others. This is a time to really figure out what you want and then actually go after it. I think, Libra, sometimes you weigh so heavily on what other people say that you get confused, but this is like, really think about what you want, okay? This is a time for inward focus, a time to open the inner door to intuition. The presence of the singer in a card spread radiates special illumination to the cards around it. So we're talking about this whole reading since I pulled it as an oracle card, but this relationship needs leadership. You have to figure out if you want to be the leader. Like, either leave and go your separate ways forever, or stand up and lead the relationship because they want you to. It's basically as simple as that. That will clear up all this confusion. Give this a beginning. Initiate. Give this some direction. It needs direction. It's falling apart. It's falling apart. Okay? All right, I love you, Libras. I will talk to you later. On my channel, there's another reading called the You and Them reading, so go ahead and watch that. I posted them all on the second day, but watch your You and Them reading too, okay? I love you. Okay, bye.